used to talk about forever, like it was already ours. Now we speak in careful sentences, like strangers in the dark. Your eyes don't look for mine anymore, your hands don't reach for me. I felt the ending long before you said we needed space. I try to hold on to the love you were already letting go. I was fighting for a future you didn't want anymore. This is the end of us, not with anger, not with blame, just two hearts standing still, calling it a change. I gave you all I was, you gave up on the trust. I didn't lose myself tonight, I lost the end of us. We stopped saying we allowed, like the word might hurt, like the waiting for a miracle. You kept preparing to leave first. I watched our memories turn quiet, like they didn't belong. Love doesn't always end with fire, sometimes it fades too long. You said I still care about you, like that would make it okay. But caring without staying is just another way to say goodbye. This is the end of us, where silence says it all, where promises mean nothing, and there's no one left to call. I stayed when it was heavy, you left when it was tough. I didn't lose my faith in love, just the end of us. If I could go back to the start, I love you just the same, but I listen to the moments where I felt the change. I don't regret the way I loved or how deep it was true. I regret believing effort alone could hold on to you. I'm learning how to let go now of everything we planned, learning how to be someone without your hand. This is the end of us, but not the end of me. I'll carry what was real and set the rest free. One day your name won't break my heart, it'll just feel like dust. I didn't lose the best of me, I lost the end of us. So if you ever think of me and wonder where we went, no, love didn't fail that night, it just reached the end. Reached the end. I knew the risk the moment I felt, but your smile felt like truth. I ignored the cracks, the warning signs, just to stay close to you. I learned how to love in the dark, how to bend, how to break. I gave you my heart with open hands, you gave me the ache. I kept telling myself love's not supposed to be easy, but I never knew it could hurt this deeply. This is the pain of loving you, of holding on too tight, of fighting for someone who was already halfway gone. I loved you honest, I loved you true, even when it tore me in two. I don't regret loving you. Just the pain of loving you. I memorized your bad days, learned how to calm your fears. I stayed through all your storms while you disappeared. I made excuses for your silence, called your distance space, but every time you pulled away, I felt my heart give way. You said you cared, but you never stayed. You said it's complicated, while I took all the blame. This is the pain of loving you, of loving more than I should, of seeing the good in someone who couldn't love me back like I would. I held on when I should have let go. I chose you over my truth. I don't regret loving you. Just the pain of loving you. If love is meant to feel safe, why did I feel so alone? Why did I have to beg for things that should have been shown? I don't hate you for leaving, I hate that I stayed long enough to confuse love with constant pain. I'm stronger now, but I still feel the echo of your name. Some wounds don't fade with time, they just learn how to wait. This was the pain of loving you, but it taught me my worth. The love shouldn't feel like drowning or always coming second. I'll love again, but not like this, not at the cost of my truth. I'll remember what was real and release the pain. And wrapped in a dream, a love that cut me in two. I'll heal from what we never were, from the pain of loving you. The room was quiet when you spoke, like the world knew what was coming. Your eyes were somewhere far away, already gone, already running. I tried to read between your words to find a reason to stay, but every sentence sounded like a slow goodbye. You said this isn't what I wanted, like that soft in the fall. But wanting isn't enough when you don't want me at all. This was the last goodbye, the one I never prepared for. I thought we had more time, I thought love meant more. You held me like it was the ending, not like you'd see me again. I didn't know that moment would be the last goodbye. watch you gather all your things, left pieces of us behind. You took the future we talked about and left the past in my mind. I stood there frozen in the doorway with tears I wouldn't show. You walked out so calmly, like you practiced letting go. You said you'll be okay, like that made it true. But healing doesn't start that fast when your heart still chooses you. This was the last goodbye, the silence after the door, where love turns into memory and nothing feels safe anymore. You didn't just leave the room, you left me there to mend. I didn't know I was watching the last goodbye begin. If I'd known that was the moment, I would have said so much more. I would have held you tight and fought a little harder than before. But love doesn't warn you when it's about to end. It just turns into a memory you relive again and again. I'm learning how to breathe again in a life you're not inside. Learning how to live with the truth that some goodbyes don't come with time. This was the last goodbye, but not the end of me. I'll carry what was real and let the rest be. One day your name won't break my heart, it'll just feel like a scar. But tonight I'm still standing in the last goodbye. So if you ever think of me and wonder why I cried, no, I didn't lose you slowly. I lost you in the last goodbye. The air felt heavy in the room, like it knew what was coming. You couldn't look me in the eyes, your silence said something. We sat there holding broken words, afraid to let them fall. I knew the moment you said we were losing it all. I tried to fix what you wouldn't face, try to hold us together, but love can't survive when only one heart remembers. There was a night we fell apart. Now we're shouting, now we're screams, just quiet tears and shaking hands and shattered dreams. You said I still care about you, like that would save my heart. But in that room, in that moment, that was the night we fell apart. You said this doesn't change everything, but it changed the way you touched me. You once meant everything to me. I'm learning how to sleep alone in a bed that knows your name. Learning how to breathe again without calling it the same. That was the night we fell apart, but not the end of me. I'll carry what was real and let the rest be. One day the memory won't hurt so hard, it'll just feel like a scar. But tonight I'm still standing in the night we fell apart. So if you ever remember us and wonder where we are, no, love didn't die all at once, it ended. And we fell apart. You held my hand like it was sacred, like you never let it go. You spoke in dreams and promises. I was too young to doubt, I suppose. You said my heart was safe with you, said you'd never leave. I gave you all the love I had, you gave me words to believe. I built my world on what you said, not what you showed me later. I trusted love would stay the same if I loved you harder. This is the love you didn't keep, the future you let die. You said always like a vow, that never told me why. I held on through the silence, you chose to let it sleep. I lost myself believing in the love you didn't keep. Yeah. You stopped choosing me a moment when it mattered most. I felt you fading every day, but loved you through it all. I made excuses for your absence, called it just a phase, while my heart kept breaking quietly in 1,000 ways. You said I never meant to hurt you, like that made it fine. But intentions don't heal wounds when you cross the line. This is the love you didn't keep, that I protected with my soul. I fought for something real while you were letting go. I stayed loyal to the dream you'd already released. I didn't lose you suddenly, I lost the love you didn't keep. If love was meant to last forever, why did it feel so fragile? Why did I beg for honesty while you avoided the truth? I don't regret the way I love, I regret how long I stayed, believing words were stronger than the choices that you made. I'm not angry anymore, just healing from the truth that loving you is real for me, just not for you. This is the love you didn't keep, but I'm taking mine back now. I won't carry your broken promises like they're mine somehow. Hey, I'll remember what was real and let the rest asleep. I remember this was it.